Right, another warm greeting from the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center to the chairman. I stand on protocol. From this office we are presenting to you a case of forceful adoption of a girl child reported by one Mrs. Antonia Okubri against Mrs. Angela Hilarry and Jennifer Hilarry. The parties are live in our office. Please join us as we interview them for a peaceful resolution. Subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. For more useful information, visit our website on www.hrdac.org.ng. Thank you very much. Take the mic and explain, tell us exactly what is the issue.
My, can I say my name? My
Go
name
ahead.
is Ukubri Antonia. My name is Ukubri Antonia. When I was, let me start from the beginning. When I was 25 years, I met the mother of I'll say my late husband,
Who is the person?
Victor Hilarry.
You met who?
Victor Hilarry,
You say you met the mother.
the man, the son, our son. So we are working, we are friending each other. Then before I could know it, I was pregnant. But I never, because of the way he did things, he used to drink, so many other things that I observed. I could not say it out. I could not tell him that I am pregnant. I kept it. Whenever he sees me, you ask me, am I pregnant? I said, no, I'm not pregnant too. I will deny. My mommy never noticed. I started keeping it. Keeping it. I know I don't want to get married to this man. So when it gets to sometimes, I don't know how she came to know that I'm pregnant. I went out that day. I remember I went out with my friends.
Who came to know?
I never know how my late husband came to know then.
You better speak normal English so that if you when you say she, I'll know you are referring to woman. When you say he,
Okay,
I'll know you are referring. So
okay.
don't confuse
I never knew when he came to know. Then I went out that day. I came and I saw the family of my late husband down in my house. They came to holla in my house then when they were shouting, embarrassed me everywhere. My mom was even sick that period that I was pregnant for their son that want to abort it. It's not they really embarrassed me that day. I was like and now when they now left, I could not utter a word. When my late husband family left, I could not utter a word. Then I now kneel down and I begged my mom, mommy, please. I know that I made a mistake. I don't want to get married to this person. Then my mother said, why? I said, he's irresponsible. He used to drink. Sometimes he used to beat me. So many things. Ah. So my mom said, she has no choice, so they have to get married to this man. So I could not walk down the street. Everybody have known that I am pregnant. So when I developed, the tummy is now getting bigger. So and now I told my late husband that, see now that everybody have known that I'm pregnant. Okay, tell your family they should come and do my bride for them and pay my bride price. If it is a wedding that they want to do, they should come and do. I've accepted my fate. Fine. They came that day, and later some days they came. When they came, they told my family that they are going to we should bring list that they are going to do the other necessary things. Fine. They left. So because of the shape of the pregnancy, I don't have a choice. Since my mother said, okay, I should go and be staying with the man. So I started staying with the man. When I noticed that he don't all he does is drinking, I said, okay, I've accepted my fate. This is my cross, let me carry it. When the pregnancy was 6 months, I went to look for a job. When I a teaching job, So for that teaching job, started gathering money for this my baby things, because all he do is his mouth and to drink. I started gathering this money, gathering much money. Then I could get I started buying baby things. If I asked him, baby things, oh, she that I'm pregnant, baby things, you said no money. You will go to his family place. They will say they will not even no answer. I said this is my body. I will face it. So I did everything. When it came to when it comes to feeding, he used to feed me. When he has money, if he has some money with him, those things, he will feed me. Then when it comes to hospital time, we went to hospital. Money to for me to release myself from the hospital. He said you don't have money. Well, go to your family place. Then I'm in the hospital. They will not come. I will not see the family. I will not see anybody. And I told him, please go to my where I'm working. My salary, I've not collected it. Bring that money so that I can use to release myself from here. Because it's just a time that I'm started smelling in that hospital. I could remember. Then I went back home. They released me that day. So we started living on. I started my face, started living on. From that very small way I started living on, and I face a lot of things, challenges. But when it gets to sometimes when before I could know it, so when it start for school fees money to for this girl to start school fees, he doesn't even bother about school fees. I will be the one to pay for money for this my daughter's school fees. So before the school fees level, if you have any quarrel, you will seize this child from me. Sometimes starting from 6 months, okay, 6 months, they will seize this child. Because of the love I have for this child, I will still come back. You will come and beg me. I will accept because of this child that they took from me. I'll stay, I come back to the house. We will reconcile. I'll come back because of the safety of this child. I said in my faith, before I could know, I was pregnant again. I have the second daughter. The same issue. Before I started paying the other first one to school fees. The same issue. He cannot pay the school fees. He cannot, even though the house rent, he cannot do. I don't know, he used just to eat and drink. No savings, nothing. I accepted my fate. Before I could know it, we had another issue again between me and him. He collected my daughter and I was with the other second daughter. Where I am, I was not at peace. He was the one that is taking care of the child. Sometimes I will hear that he's a marwa. You put my daughter in front of the marwa in the main road. People be telling me, he's in the house. Nobody is here with the child. Sometimes he will be drunk, he will be outside. Those kind of things does not make me to be happy. I could not be at peace. I came back. When I came back, when I came back, something happened. It was we died. The girl was I would say 6 years then. Something happened after I came back. My brother was on the bed. I will just reconcile. My first daughter was on the bed. Who her name is Favour. She opened her leg. I saw a hole in her body. I quickly closed her leg. When I closed her leg, I checked it again. I said, hole. How come this child has hole? I was scared. I ran to where I used to give birth. That doctor, CEO, what happened? Okay, I saw hole inside my daughter's private parts. That he showed me check it. Is it his virgin or what? 6 years old child. And the doctor was wrong advice that I got. He said since I did not really see him, or if I should say it now, where will I run to? I know my family. That I should just until I catch him red-handed before I could see anything. So he gave me some medicine, he treated the child. We came home. When we came home, I now asked him, Daughtr Favour, Daughtr Favour, I saw this hole inside your child private part. And somebody penetrate. He could not say a word. That was when I got to know that this man that doesn't take rubbish, as if he's the one that if it's somebody else, I know what he can do because he doesn't joke with that child. He could not say any word. I swear, I say, God, I could not say anything. I now stopped in my mind. I called this girl. I asked her, Favour, who did this to you? He said his father.
Beating.
Who is touching your private part? Because our private part was open. And I said, who did this to you? She said, the daddy. Even though in the hospital, the doctor asked her, who did this to you? He said, the daddy. But when I came home, I asked, the daddy could not say a word. I kept quiet. That God, whoever that do this thing, I swear that very day. I cannot even remember the kind of swear that I swear. This word, I've not said to anybody up to date. So later, before I could know it, he used to have accidents. Oh, maybe due to his drinking. He used to have accidents a lot. So this accident it was so much. I know that somebody that used to drink and he's a driver, he would drink. Why would he not have this accident? Before I could know, there's one day he came. He said, that his body is paining him. I said, what happened? Why is your body paining you? Then he said the leg is paining him. And he just collected new marwa. Then, if I remember, new one that did not see at all. He now came and said the leg is paining him. I said, what happened to your leg? Before we could know, he said I should use aboniki or rub. I rub it. The second day, the leg that I pressed with hot water, it brought out 3 pores. 3 pores. I said, what happened again? Before you know, the leg started swelling up. Before I could know it, he's been going to a week. He said, this leg. He said, though he's managing the leg to walk for 2 days. Later, he said after that, all his body, they could not even get himself. That he cannot go again. Then he came the other day. Then he said I should burst those pores on his leg. I burst the pores on his leg. The leg turned to a big hole, big boy, 3 big boy. It is this leg. And now, before I could know it, I remember to a certain time, I vow never to sleep with him again. Before that leg would come off, he forced me one night. I could not remember, I could not forget. Because of the neighbor, maybe they will shout out again. This one started again the night. I enjoyed him. That one leads to pregnancy. But due to when we are running up and down, enter skater, this leg, boy, it's very swollen. We started taking him to one church or the other. We started taking him to. He stayed at home for like 3 months. We not go anywhere. So this is over. It's out of her now. We now take him to Lord choosing. We're going to Lord choosing program. It is this Lord choosing that will stand by us, that will do everything for us. The family, they did not bother. They did not. Once I call the family, the mother will tell me that Shebi is my husband. I should take care of him, and I'm going to work, and I'm pregnant with 2 children with me. So when we used to go like that, we'll come. Go to different church, we'll come. We get to a time, this thing was really out of hand. So we said, the neighbor were like, is out of hand though. Okay, when they see that this thing is getting serious, they now took him to their own house. They took him to their house. They treated him for maybe, is it up to 1 week? They treated him. Me myself, when it's weekend, I'll go there. I'll go to their house. When I go to their house, I'll go and wash his clothes, do some other things. Though they don't allow me to touch some other things. I don't need you to the because of hatred from the beginning that I've been enjoying. So when they get to some 2 weeks,
I want to know what happened this time around.
This time around, the hell came out. Okay, man. What happened now that when this thing was serious, he started stooling. No help. He will call family. They will leave him for me. He started stooling on his body. He could not stand up again. So when he get to sometimes, nobody. This is one of his brother. This is brother. He said, okay, they need he need help. That they should help him. That was before he could drop money. He's going to collect his plasma that he have before he can drop money. Say no problem. He accepted it. Say we drop the money, drop the money. Before I could know it, it's babalawo that they went to call. Before I could know it, they want to bring babalawo to the house. From babalawo will be coming to be cheating us. And I call him, say, so now it's babalawo that be cheating you now. It was very annoying. So when the babalawo even put hand, the sickness came worse. We could not even sleep again. He could not.
Hold on. Eventually he died.
He died.
Tell me about this case you complained.
Okay, ma. That day he had not even given up that day, because that day the lieutenant, my landlord.
Did you just hear what I said?
Ma.
Do you hear what I said?
Yes, ma.
Do you hear what I said?
Yes, ma.
What did
He
I
died.
say?
Yes, I want to say it now. You said what, ma?
Do you hear what I just said?
No, ma.
You don't hear, then you can shift that your head tie from your ear so that you can hear me very well.
Okay, ma.
I said the man died, right?
Yes, ma.
Is it the death of the man that you came to complain here?
Yeah, when he died, that day they collected my.
Answer me first.
No, ma.
Is it the death?
No, ma. It's my daughter that they collected.
Okay. That is what I want to
know. Okay, ma. When he died, he has not even died. That they collected. Say he told me that they want to collect my daughter that very day. I was crying, and I went. I took my daughter. Say, upon every that I stand, they took my daughter. I took my daughter to my house. We are not even far from there. When I took my daughter there, I just want to say so you can understand better what they left. So when I take my daughter, the other brother came. He said, okay, I should my daughter. I should bring my daughter. Then they want to collect these children, and they want to. They started following me up and down, collect these children. Before I was saying that, the brother, one of their brother, but he started following me up and down. That the daughter should bring out the daughter. Before I know, the family started everyone those people like that. They don't show. They started coming that very day. That my children, they want to collect my children. Before I could know it, they have collected the first one. I was in the house. Before I could stand up, I don't know that they have collect the first one. I was seeing the Jennifer Ogon. She was taking my daughter away. I said, what happened? Because I saw the fear in her. I said, what happened? And I started dragging the child. It's my second daughter. He said she doesn't bother if the child tear cut into two. Thank God for a man that came that said, what happened? And he laid the child for me. Before I could know it, they have taken my first daughter. My first daughter, till now, I've not seen my first daughter. Till now. I used to go to their house almost every day. When I go to their house, they will tell me that my daughter have traveled. They have traveled.
How old is the girl?
She was 7 years when they took her. That was 3 years ago, ma.
So what happened since that 3 years?
Since that time, I keep going there. They could not allow me to see my daughter. They will tell me that my daughter have traveled. They take her out to the village. But people tell me that my daughter is there. So last time I went, they are packed from that house entirely. If not for this God that made me to see their new apartment, and now say let me quickly make this step quickly before they could do it. If they could. When I go there, they used to beat me very well. It's the one that is outside that used to beat me. I take my mommy there, they will beat my mommy too. So I said that this is the out of whenever I come to human rights, they should come and help me. 3 years now, I've not used my eye to see my daughter.
Madam, why are you here?
I hear they call me now.
Give her the mic. Where your daughter will go carry that child?
My start from.
Use the mic.
I will start from the day something start.
Put it near your mouth.
I will start from the day something start now. Have you look?
They talk.
Hello. So when they start their boyfriend and girlfriend, me I don't know. But I did my house one day. My son just run, come. Mama. I say, He said, he don't give one girl belle. I say, you give one girl belle. He say, so what thing come happen? He say, wahala now. He say, the girl come in house. They break all glass, break everything. Say he go choke him. Say he don't want to marry him.
Where is that woman now?
Say he don't want to marry him. I say, but he pregnant. He say yes. He want. I say why he don't carry something? Say he want choke him. He say he want go comot that pregnancy. I say lie. This one why I don't hear. Now I say okay move. Go show me the person. So my daughter follow me. We reach there. My son carry me go. We reach there. We knock pom. The mama, if you answer, he dead there. We knock again. The mama shout. Who they know for my house like that? You want to spoil my house? Now I say, how you go shout for me like that? Person no. Maybe you go come outside, come see the person. You who I want to see. I don't want to see anybody. Now I say okay o, I dey go, but your daughter carry my baby say you wan comot am, say if you comot that baby I go take police come take your daughter.
Your son marry her.
Shey
Your son marry her
no,
and you match go meet person house if you comot the
as
pikin
you say you
from
wan
front.
comot the pregnancy, if you die nko?
Na you born am.
Me I dey fear o, I dey fear
By going
somebody
to their
comot
house to go and
pregnancy
warn
if
the
you go die
person.
nko?
Go ahead.
So when I wan go, the woman call me back, I enter, he say no, no be so, he no well. I say hey sorry, wetin happen? I come explain, I say my son say he give your daughter belle and your daughter say he no want, he wan comot am, that is why I come. I say abeg o, tell am make he no comot am o. We settle everything. Before as we dey come outside, we meet her when dey come back. As he see us, he come dey shout, he come dey hala, wetin una come do for my house, wetin una come do for my house? Na one man dey say make we leave am, make we dey go. Na so he dey do. We leave am o, we go. And na there dem start their marriage o. He enter, as he enter, he tell my son say, as I say I no go marry you, you come say you go marry me, I go show you. So na there they come start their marriage. Every day katakata, every day katakata, accident. Well, na painter, but as he dey paint, if he go paint, he go fall down, he go break hand, he go do this. My son say okay o mama, this painter I dey fall. I say okay o, leave am now. You go find maruwa. Na so my son dey drive maruwa. That maruwa every day accident, every day accident, every day. I say which kind wahala be this? He say him wife go tell am say he go kill him. I say as he tell you say he go kill you, shebi you for leave am? So na so dem dey fight, he deliver that baby, this Favour. Fight, he deliver this Favour. Favour come reach 1 year. Im mama that as dem fight again, im mama come, I come that night. Im mama come tell am say this fight for na fight o, e don too much. You leave, come back for house, make na leave this marriage. Antonia open mouth for my, he say mama, he no go leave this marriage o, if he wan leave am, he go kill am before he go. I say I tell my son, you hear the thing wey he talk o, he say he go kill you before he go. My son say mama leave am, na so he dey talk. I say na so he dey talk. I leave am. I dey work, that time I dey work. If I want end ask am, I go buy yam go give them. I go give them money say make dem buy beans or anything take cook am. All the cloth wey Favour wear wey dey deliver Favour, new cloth, ask am who buy am? Na me buy am. When dem do their naming, na the cloth wey dey wear do the naming na be this now. Na me buy that, na my daughter buy that cloth. Na every time we dey give them food, my husband go count money give them. So they deliver second one. With the fight o, everyday fight, everyday cause. Sometimes he go naked, dey curse him husband. If I reach there, I go say why you dey naked, you dey curse am now? Say as you dey naked, you dey curse am, e no good. He go hala for me, I leave am. So he born that second one. One day I dey for, they come pack that place go another compound. I dey for my house around 10 o'clock. That thing just dey, I no fit stay. Then I no fit stay. I say wetin be this? Now I move go their house. I say I don't know whether these people don start to fight again. As I reach there, na that day I know say my son dey drink. My son no dey drink, he no dey smoke cigar. People wey dey for Agege no omojo Igbo, he no dey drink anything. As I reach him house that day, he sleep like this around 10. Before we reach there after 10 now, he sleep like this. Him husband sleep like this. I say why these people come sleep like this? Where their daughter? I say where their children? As I enter inside, I touch the other one, the body dey okay. I touch the other one, fire. Now I shout to run, come outside. Call Victor. Say you dey there dey sleep. I don first of all call him wife, no answer. I say sleep don hold am. I no know say he no sleep. I come call Victor, call am, he no gree answer. I give am slap, he wake. come dey do mouth like this. I say, hey, na drink be this. I slap her for face, he come open eye. I say, see your daughter. I say, body dey hot, wetin happen? He say, mama don give her medicine. Now I go wake him mama. Say, see your daughter. Which medicine you give am when body still dey hot like this? Two of you go sleep. He say, go ask him papa now. Now I ask Favour, you don eat? He say no. You don drink medicine? He say no. I carry that girl, go baff am, pour water for him body. Go tell them, so yeah. I tell my son, so yeah, go find where we go see Indomie. Now him mama say, Indomie wey he cook dey there. And that Indomie don cold. I take am like that, give that girl, give am water before I come go. Now, na so dem kpatakpata. If I come there, and that night, he still naked, cause him husband. I say, Antonia, now you born this girl by yourself. Why your daughter dey like this? He say as her body dey hot. You no talk anything. You no regard her. Shebi na for your belle, na you carry am for belle. He carry hand, he come dey do me like this for face. I say, no put hand for my face, oh, no put hand for my face, oh. He still chook hand for my face. Now I beat her, I slap her. He pack him load, say, he don't go, he no marry again, no. Now so he go. He don't go finish. The papa come, the mama come, they ask me, wetin happen? I explain for them. Papa say, the thing wey you do no good. Now mama come dey speak in language, I no hear in language. So as they go, now I tell my son, I say, this marriage, no get. As this girl say he go kill you. Now, leave am like that. So small time now, my son carry Antonia come. Mama, Antonia don beg me. He say all thing wey they do, na him mama and the papa, na dem send am. I say, I leave am o. So one day, me with him mama come get water. Favour go school. Now my son say, mama, if you dey close for school, go and check Favour. I say, wait, say nobody dey there. When I reach for their school, they say their grandma for the other side don come carry am. I reach their compound, their door dey lock. I ask children wey dey play outside. I say, where Favour? They say e dey backyard for kitchen. Now I go draw Favour for hand. As I dey draw Favour dey come, I wan buy biscuit for that landlady hand. Now this woman just open door, bang, collect Favour for my hand. I say, wetin happen? He say, I no greet am. I say, I no know say you dey house. As to house lock, I no know say you dey. He say, this woman dey tell me the thing wey Calabar man do am. He say, may I see these two children. He get two children there, guess, they don grow. The thing wey Calabar man do am, he go show me. I say, wetin Calabar man do you? He say, Calabar man carry him daughter go their village, go kill him daughter. So see their children. I say, how you go kill my own son? I no be bad person now, and I no kill your daughter. How you go come kill my own? The woman say, don't tell me finish. Make I give you. So, with his sick, upon this thing wey I dey tell you, no day when we talk battle. Every day sick. Accident, drink. So, now I reach house. I go dey tell my son come back. I tell my son, I say, see the thing wey this woman tell me, leave their daughter alone. Now my son say, the papa don tell am like that to say he no go dey alive. He marry her daughter. Say he no go dey alive, he marry her daughter. I say, if people wey dey tell you like this now, leave their daughter alone. So now I come, as that sick, we go collect this thing. We say, I don't know whether na because we never collect that paying price. But the time we get belle, we do the small one wey they say make we do. We buy drink, we buy schnapp, we buy beer. We go there. People wey dey drink schnapp, they drink, they pray that they are pray for their language. People wey dey drink malt, drink. People wey dey drink beer, drink. So they say make we give them 20 naira. Na their own, because na Yoruba people. When we give them 20 naira, we give them 20 naira. They say okay. If he born, we go come do the remaining one. I say but that sick every day accident, answer. Now we dey pay. Anywhere where if you get that, not be small accident. Now we live in this Fashola secretary. secretary, Fashola secretary. The motor is school style motor, and they just buy that motor that time. Now I say, hey, wetin I go for where I see money to buy Fashola secretary Fashola motor wey they just buy. When we reach there, I pray I reach there. That man, as that man see us, that man say, I need am. The man say, madam, tell your son to stop drink. Make him mind before he kill himself. He no mind for him motor when he spoil. He don repair him motor. I say, hey, God, thank you. Now I thank that man. Every last date no be small. Some go tear him leg, some go tear him bum. So when we don do this thing finish, sickness come start. Na him run by himself. As he see say that sickness don too much, he pack him load go. Na him my son come tell me say, Antonia don go, he don thank God o. I say thank God. But after now you go carry am come. But the thing wey I tell you, e no reach. He spend a month sha, but if you come see my son, body come out. My son come fine back. One day my son come say, mama, you see Antonia for church o. As he be, he no like am. Even he dey cry. He say na him papa and mama dey deceive am. I say, okay, wetin you want now? He say he wan go carry am come back. I say, how you wan carry this girl come back again? I say, okay o, I don wash my hand. Now I go carry am come back. This last one now. I say, they come meet me because I no gree make come back. And they come meet me. Antonia enter, kneel down. He say, mama, abeg. I say, abeg. He ask me. I say, okay, now I wan ask you one question. He say, okay. I say, my son no dey drink before he marry you. Say that drink he go stop. He say, yes ma, yes ma. He get one afar for his street. Say that drink he go stop. I say, okay. I call am again, he answer. I say, that has date he go stop. He say, yes, that has date he go stop. I say, I don't know wetin we dey do you better now. Which day you come here, we dey give you something, anything wey you want. And I don tell you say, if you fit or do, because na person wey dey talk kuku. Anything wey you first, come and tell me, come and meet me. Carry your children, come my house. Why you dey do like this? I say, okay o, if all this thing wey I ask you now no go happen again, no wahala, no more accident, no more drink. I say, if e no happen again, no wahala. Make una dey leave now. Now they come go stay. This last one now. This last one now, another sickness again come start. Heavy sickness. They carry am come my house for Shasha. We dey there. Now from Shasha, him papa carry am put because him papa dey go Lord choosing. Now from there, him papa carry am contact this some member. They say make they come Lord choosing. They go Lord choosing. Lord choosing come dey help. The first day when they go, when they stay there, they break. My son sing for their altar. Money wey they get no be small money. Money wey people contribute to give them because they say, who do this boy like this? Say, see him voice is good. Who do this boy like this? They contribute. From there, na Lord choose me. Victor they go. You no go another church. They stay, they go. That people they help. Sometimes they go give my husband money for Oshodi. If you want go buy market, say, give Victor 5,000 or 10,000, and you go come back, you go give her. Every day, if I stay 2 days, the second day, no day when I know they go. If I go there, if you go say they never chop, I go say, okay, when I take. One day when I reach there, in body, for that sickness, blood. I say, wetin happen? He say, in-law, mama-in-law, mother-in-law, come here, give us 400, and leave. So make we manage am, take the money, buy garri. He say Antonia come, see as he come draw that thing for him hand because he no fit waka. He say he collect that money. I say, how come won't do like this? He say as I dey pursue am for their that door, small door, now he fall down. He still dey draw am. Now I come say, okay, leave am. Say after, go tell him mama, you go strong, go because na that him daughter, na him dey carry anywhere where he dey go, he go carry am. Anywhere where they go, he go carry am. That one come hold am for hand. They go tell the mama. He say mama vex. Say I give una money say make una take chop. How you come use that money go collect am for your husband? They draw say your husband body. Na there they do every day. I go pray with anointing. I go say I carry my Bible give am so. any day when you dey like that, carry Bible put for your stomach, pray. Say okay, my body, my son body don dey okay when I wan travel. As I reach there, I say, Victor, I say, I wan travel o. If your body don dey okay, na you stand there, you with the landlord dey talk. You say, landlord, I beg landlord, I say, as your body don dey okay, January, he go start to work, pay you all your money. Say, abeg, no vex. Landlord say, he don hear o, na my own person. Landlord, even landlord put mouth for that matter. He say no be so dem dey marry wife. If he dey marry this kind wife, if for don pursue am. He say for don pursue am, no be like that this dem dey marry wife. Wife go stay help im husband as e dey sick dem. He dey work or he dey teach, but I no know how he dey take do.
How you carry how na collect the child from?
Na that sickness as I travel, na dey call me for village say that sickness don too much o. I say which time that one start? Oya make na put am inside motor, enter night, come make dem come. My husband say he tell Antonia say oya prepare o, make we carry your husband go village o. He say he gree, say he go. For small time, before my husband say okay, he wan reach house go dress come out. Before my husband come, he don carry children, 3 children, fiam. 2 children never deliver out the other one that time. He don carry the 2 children run. My husband dey come finish from Shasha reach Agege, dey wait, dey no see am. Now all of them gather, dey call me for phone. I say where he come go? Make I go check am now. My son dey there dey shout, mama, he wan Favour go follow me come o, Favour go. I say no wahala, na your daughter, he go follow you come. As they go there, they say he give Yoruba woman that children. That woman lock them inside. Now one small girl come tell them say, see where dem dey o, see where dem dey o. They lock them inside o. Now my children say, if you no tell the woman, if you no open this door, we go break am. Now that woman come open the door, carry the 2 children come outside. They collect Favour, say make he follow him papa travel. Before him mama, as him mama hear say they don collect Favour, he run come outside. My son with him daughter and my husband and the other my son, they enter night. Na inside Favour leg him papa die. He dey 5 years that time when they come back for village. 5 years. When they reach in village now, he dey there, he knows as the village people dey do. When him wife for now, we say see the thing wey happen. He say he go follow come, but we no see am again. Now they go bury my son, carry Favour put something as dem dey do, and that small girl. So as we come back, we don do everything finish, come back. Now I go their house, I no see anybody. Now I come dey cry, dey tell landlord, say see that my son, he don die o. And these people no even call me for phone, say wetin dey happen. Say person wey call himself him wife, he no call me o. My in-law and him wife, they no call o, say sorry o, wetin dey happen? I no hear their voice. Now I come dey cry. Landlord say it's okay. They no reach 1 week there. Landlord say Antonia, because as this matter dey happen, landlord dey hear. Na for him house there the matter dey happen. Now he come stay like he stay like 1 year. He come, as he come, he no even say mama sorry o, wetin I hear the thing wey happen. He come, he say where my daughter? I say which daughter? He say where my daughter, where Favour? I say sorry, when you go tell me and they ask me how your husband take die, you no talk anything. Na where my daughter, because you talk say you go kill am and you kill am true. No wahala, that you no go see that your daughter again. He go, that one he go. Another one, as he wan come, he carry him mama. Him mama no fit talk say my in-law sorry o, I hear the thing wey happen o. I dey sleep. Before I wake, I see say they don dey. As I wake in the afternoon, people for compound dey vex, dey hala. say when I go do that kind thing a whole human being die na no fit say sorry even though na no your daughter no travel na I wake as I see mama outside I pursue am so since that time he never come the last one wey he come for where before they pick everybody that place wey he live he come there he give me he say na I ask am say the thing wey you do e good he say why you do like that be say if you follow us we go kill am how we go kill you we no dey how we go kill you another person pikin I no dey kill person abi you dey fear because you kill your husband you think say I go kill you I no kill you o if you wan travel oya o make we travel make you go see your daughter o you say okay o they come write number give me say make I take this number anytime wey I feel to call her if your daughter wan do something I feel to call her make I use this number call her I say no wahala I go call you if your daughter don dey do something if you reach that time I go call you na you go before they pick everybody this one wey e come last now they come tell am where we dey live he come there he say he wan see Favour he wan I say Favour don travel but to you as you dey come why you no carry the two children come you go leave them you no go carry them come he say mama he go carry them come o I dey fear o I dey fear I say fear for what he say if I see the last one wey he born say the same way papa gone say as I know I don see am wey he dey carry am for back dey come here so na so the thing happen before he come call me here now thank you.
Where is the girl? Where is the Favour?
He dey with my oga
Where?
for village.
Why did you go and put her in the village?
I dream.
Use your microphone, madam.
I dream.
You dream that to what?
I dream. As my children, I don tell this one here. I dream kidnapper come kidnap Favour. I say
that dream you go dream am well. You no dream say they kidnap your own child. Na her own child you come dream say they kidnap her. You no dream say they
Favour
go
na my own
you.
child now.
Na you born am. Mama.
Ma.
Na you born the girl.
Na my son.
You go and bring that girl. Call your husband. They should send that girl to Lagos. If you people don't want to enter problem with our office, tell your son to your husband to bring that girl to Lagos. One, I want to stop that wayo wey you dey do.
I'm sorry, ma'am.
Stop that wayo. If I see any tears from your eye inside this office, you will not like my reaction on you. You have relationship with the man abi before he died.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you follow them did you go for the burial? Give her mic, give her the mic.
No, ma'am.
Why you didn't?
That day he did not die that day. That day they left him. When they left him, their aim was he should maybe I don't know for my think that maybe he should give up. I don't know. It was my landlord that said anytime their parents come, that I should tell them that he wants to see my late husband family. Immediately they came. I just went and told my landlord that they have come home. The man told me that they should take him to the village. They should take him to hospital that very day on the 12th on the 11th January 2019, and they should take him to hospital. For my own before I could know it, he said they want to take him to the village. From taking him to the village, they started coming. My little man told me that they want to collect my children. Oh, that thing really scattered my head. So they were about to. They were even fighting daddy that why how could you? They don't know how to keep secrets. How could he tell me that they want to collect the children? Before you know, he has not given up. Oh, when they started coming, they were after my daughter. Before I could know it, they have taken that one. And the father was in the house. He was talking to me calmly. And even though they were operating outside that very day, they were operating outside. And the man was telling me that I should step outside. I should leave this grandpa. I should just step outside. That was when I step outside. I saw the Jennifer holding the other one. The fear that she was holding, this guy want to carry my daughter. That was how I dragged my daughter. When I dragged my daughter, then they leave that one. I finally called my family. They finally called my dad that see look at the wahala this people are giving me. They are calling Agbero. All of them are pursuing me. They don't even allow me to rest. I went my father's house was not even far from that our area. I was there, and I said my father was in the market. I called my father, see what happened. Oh, they collected my daughter, oh. And the man was my little man was still in the house then. All of them they were done after the man already. They are after the children. Then my daddy came. When my daddy came from the market, he ran down to their place. When down to there, I don't know what he said. Before I could know it, they tore my daddy's clothes. The man went home. He went home almost he tattered. So that's on 11. On the 12th, the one of the brother came to my that day that the 12th in the morning. He came with agbero to my father's that place. We rented that place. They came and I just finished giving birth to that my last one. She's just 2 weeks. 2 weeks. So when those agbero come, he just shouted that my husband is late. Oh, I have killed him. I was mad like is this how you will tell me that my little one and you want to come and beat me? These people said I should not come outside. I said I will come outside though. Somebody came and tell me that my little man, my husband is dead with heartburn that they want to beat me. I now carry myself into the midst of the people that want to beat me. Say, see, I stay with this man. See, everything. I did not even run. I pack shit, I pack people with baby in the house. People will be smelling, you will steal him. People will be spending. I will cause something. Get to sometimes this baby, I could not sleep inside the room again. I will sleep outside the bus quarter because of this child. I said, look what happened. They could not do anything to me. They dropped all their weapon and they left. But this their brother, he said he will not go. He went to bring another gang that he must beat me to the core. So my father went with my mother's brother and they should go and report to the police case for what this step that these people are taking against me. So they went to the police station to make statements. They keep coming that 2 days. They keep coming. My mom said you are not safe again. No, there too. The landlady is giving them that what kind of people that the tenant their daughter get married to. They want to break down their house. That she move out from that house, nowhere to go, and they have locked their my little brother house. I could not go back there again. My mother said, okay, let me go to my brother's place. I now go to my brother's place. That was where I started managing my life. There, started managing my life. From there, I'll be going there. Please, my daughter, allow me to see my daughter. They will not allow me until this hour. I did not run. With pregnancy, I take care of children. I'll take care of children with pregnancy. The woman in the school. She's still collecting school fees from me. I'm still paying school fees. They will call the family. They will not answer. I will go and be begging. Person that cannot work will now come. Our enemy that will not go to beggar. We'll be walking down the street looking for who will look for down the street. We'll be looking for who will give us money to eat. When I call them, they'll say family church people will help us. I'm sorry, ma.
Don't look at yourself.
I'm sorry, ma.
Hear the way you are talking.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry, ma.
Married
I'm
you
sorry,
give
ma.
trouble until the man don't die.
I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry, ma. I'm sorry. It's not wow, I'm really sorry, ma. I'm sorry.
What are you sorry for? Am I part of the family?
No, ma.
I don't need that sorry for you.
So that is exactly what happened. You should not see me I run away or there's something I did. I did not do anything.
All of you, both this troublesome mama wey sit down here, it's all over her. You are a troublesome woman. She's the same person. For you to match with audacity, with ego, in a city that is not in your village, into somebody's house to go and hit the door, get up, my son pregnant your daughter. If that son, may he so rest in peace, if that your son is so responsible, is he supposed to pregnant a woman before marrying the woman? Is he not supposed to be well, work, settle down, prepare for marriage and married responsibly? You did not go to somebody's family to go and ask the daughter hand in marriage, but you had the audacity to go to the person, had to go and hit their door, bring your daughter out, my son pregnant the person. Depends on the family that you went and knocked that kind of note, that you are troubling them for just we friend ourselves to pregnant each other. Which right did you have to go and be collecting somebody's child, whereas you did not pay? You did not pay that.
I just knock.
Anyhow you knock, you say you go there, come outside. Who are you?
I
say you
come
born
outside.
You born for
I
my
say
son.
I knock.
You get belle for my son.
I explain for am say see the thing wey happen.
All of una don gather don kill the innocent
na
boy.
fear make me because my papa know, my mama know my son. If he die, him come, wetin I go do?
But no, that is not now. One, they born one, na no go marry. They born two, na no go marry. dey born 3 una no go marry, now na get up go dey 6. When dis woman say your late son dey sleep with the daughter or dey touch the son daughter, what do you do?
Ask am now. He no tell me anything, and my son no tell me anything say he dey talk something against him.
When
I no
did
hear
the man
anything.
touch the girl?
That one when
Give her phone.
when we had issue then. When I came back, that was when I came back like 2 days. That was I noticed that he has touched the girl. So if I should tell the family, they are never on my
Who
side.
do you tell?
I not tell the family.
Who did you tell?
I only tell the doctor that know about it.
Which doctor? Doctor
The one
of
I
which
get
hospital?
Agege where I used to give birth, they know them.
And the doctor said what?
They said he was telling me that since I did not see him physically, that if they will be against me, they might be against me. That's what I did not catch. So, but it was when I get home, then I now ask him, who is touching this girl? Her private eyes was open. He could not utter a word. He could not utter a word. And if I should tell the family, they will not believe me.
Is it not after that one you born 3?
And the last one, it was only that one then. I said I will never have anything to do with him. And not like sex. Not like sex, yes. But later he forced me. Since that day up to date, I've never have sex with anybody. Sorry to say that. I've never.
What is the bad? Whether you have sex, not say, are you a virgin? So you don't come
No.
out the children.
No, ma. No, ma. No, ma.
It's not by whether you have, you don't have. The issue is that is it like?
Yes. And the man, e no good somebody to lie. As me with my son dey do patapata dey, if I go there, e no dey come. I tell am say anything wey happen, come and tell me. If I go there hear the matter, I go face my son. Say why you dey do? I go call am too. I go say Victor get hot this thing. Dey talk gbogbogbogbo. I say people wey dey talk gbogbogbogbo, dem dey get hot temper. Say if you dey talk, leave am. Come and report for me. I no dey decide for my son say.
How many children you get?
3, ma.
Where the remaining 2?
They are with me, ma.
Since their father died, you don't carry the children go meet their mother.
No, ma.
Why?
Because since that their intention of carrying the children for me, when they carry the first one, I did not see her. So I cannot have that courage to take the other children there. That is my thinking.
Madam,
Ma.
is you I'm talking to, Mama?
Ma.
You call your husband, you bring the girl back to Lagos. She will bring these children. She will bring them get back to Lagos. Will carry all the children.
Yes.
Yeah, they will reconcile the family. You need to see your grandchildren,
Yes.
not only Favour. You have other one.
Yes.
At least as the child, you have lost your son. The children should be with you to console you.
Yes.
Is that to show that your son is not there, but he's there.
Yes.
He's no more alive, but he's alive.
Yes.
With the children. Seizing children like that is not good. Because even if that girl grow, there is a stage the girl will reach. She will run because she know her mother.
Yes.
And once she run, they will not come close to you people. And it's not better in that way. They don't drag children like that. She's supposed to bring those children to you people. It's just because there was already issue on ground. So fear cannot let her go there for the better, because if she even go there, anything can happen to her. If you are from a different state.
I'm from Imo State.
You are from Imo State.
Yes.
And she's a Yoruba, right?
From
Delta.
Irobo.
Okay, Robo.
Yes, ma'am.
So anything could have happened that day. But what you will do for a peaceful resolution, call your husband. They should send the girl to Lagos. If your husband want to come with them, he can come.
Yes.
We'll call her. She will bring all the children. They will reconcile. At least the children will see you see their grandfather.
Yes.
Their other auntie and uncle.
Yes.
So if you are to give, okay, Favour be with mama, when she's on holiday she can be with the mother.
Yes.
When this one dey around, they can carry them to come and give you. You are living in Lagos, abi?
Yes.
They can carry the other ones come and give you. Go and stay with grandmama. Weekend they come carry you. If you are on holiday, go and stay with grandmama. Go and help her. That is how life supposed to be. If na start am gidi like that, at the end If the children grow, even you as a grandmother, you will not see them again, because she may poison their mind and they will not come close to the family. But it's good, as your son is not alive, and thank God he have children before he died.
Yes.
There are people that have died like that, they don't have even anybody to replace them. So may his soul rest in peace.
Amen.
So what you do, call your husband by this time next week, Thursday, let the child be in Lagos. You bring other children.
Okay, ma.
The children you go bring them.
Okay, ma.
We need to bond all of them.
Together. Okay, ma.
Both their grandmother, their grandfather, their uncle and their auntie, they need to know.
Okay, ma.
Nobody should seize the children from her. Na she born them, na she carry the pain, na she carry them for 9 months. As you dey as a mother, if anybody carry your own child, maybe your husband mother or your mother-in-law seize your children, you will not be happy, no matter anything. But come what may, the family is already family. There's no way they can separate you people. She have kids for your son, and you have grandchildren from there. The only thing that can solve situation is to bring peace, so that she will, at least she will know that Favour is with you people. And when Favour is on holiday, let her come and see the mother. When the children is there, let her be releasing the children to you also in Lagos here. Whenever you want to take the children, call her, bring my grandchildren, I want to see them. She will bring them, come and stay with you. Whenever you are done, if they want to resume school on Monday, they will come and carry them on Sunday, they will go to school. Anything you have to support them, you are a young mother-in-law. Anything you have to support your grandchildren, support them. Whatever, however you want them to assist you, call them to assist you. Let them grow with you, because you are still very young to take care of your grandchildren. Is that, do you understand me?
Yes.
I hope that is okay. Any other
Yes,
thing?
it's okay. As a mama carry that Calabar woman, that Calabar man children, when they take the compare, say they tell me say na Calabar get these two children, say he kill him daughter, that is why he collect him children. So
Nobody,
na that one
no,
be my fear.
this office, hold on.
Uh,
This office, nobody have right to seize any children. As even if your son dey alive, she can never seize the children. And now that your son is not alive, you have right to see your grandchildren. You have right for the grandchildren to stay with you. But because they seize am,